Hello, everyone. Happy Memorial Day. Thank you for being here with me. For those of you that showed up tonight, I am really excited sorry, I'm just closing out some of these windows real quick. I am really excited to chat with you all and just kind of catch up and bring you some inspiration, some new things maybe that you haven't tried yet or you haven't thought about trying. As you know, I am a behavior specialist and fat loss coach. I did lose 100 pounds and I do practice what I preach. Everything that I share with you all are tools that I used during my journey. Did every day look the same? Absolutely not. Was every season smooth sailing? Absolutely not. But what I did was find different ways to modify or shift my routine and my plan so that I could stay encouraged, I could stay disciplined to lose the 100 pounds over those 18 months. See, a lot of you are probably starting and stopping, starting and stopping, starting and stopping. You're letting life on you, and you're letting it get in the way of the things that you could really be doing to turn this whole ship around. You do not have to go to the gym all day, every day. You do not have to starve yourself. You do not have to chew on raw carrots and lettuce. I'm here to help you find a way that this will work and serve your needs, your family's needs, your lifestyle, so that you can still have results. But you have to make sure that you're making a change. You can't just keep doing what you've been doing and expect the new outcome to be there, expect new results to be there. You do have to make a little bit of a change, and it is going to be a little bit challenging. If it wasn't challenging, you wouldn't need my help. You would have already done this on your own. You would have already figured it out. So lean into the coaching, lean into these examples, these habits, these shifts that I'm going to share with you, and use them through the month of June to start making progress, to pick up the pace and propel you forward in your weight loss journey. So, like I said, I am a behavior specialist. Some of the things I focus on are behavior modifications, and three of them I want to work on tonight. And I want to talk about paired habits, paired behaviors. And so the first focus is going to be about your workouts. If you're not getting to your workouts because you can't find time, you don't feel like doing it, you don't have the energy, all the excuses, what you're really saying is you don't value them. You don't see them as important to your journey. The truth is, the workouts are not important for your fat loss. You're going to lose weight through food pairings. But what's important about workouts is for your mindset. It's just another habit that if you are being consistent with it, it's going to build disciplined routine, build disciplined habits. And as you know, the more muscle you put on, the more fat you are burning. And you are going to be reducing the cortisol in your body every time you focus on strength training, not cardio. I'm not saying get out there and go for a run. All my runners, all of my Orange Theory people or CrossFit people, please don't feel like you need to get out there and run. I'm saying 3 days a week, I want you to press play on a strength training workout so that you can actually build muscle, build a mindset and a routine that keeps you focused and disciplined on habits. So one way that you can prioritize your workout through behavior modification is by pairing it with something you desire. So maybe it's a TV show, maybe it's a movie, a podcast, spending time with a friend, find a friend to meet you at a park to get this workout in, or come over and do it in your garage. We keep it very simple at Faster Way, so you can just press play and be done in 30 minutes. But the point is, you need to pair your workout with something you look forward to, because then you will prioritize that workout. You will make sure it happens when you pair it with music, or you pair it with your favorite show, or you pair it with hanging out with your husband. You need to pair your workout with something that gets you excited to do, and you'll definitely hit those workouts 3 days a week. And that's all you need right now to get into the habit and build those disciplined routines. So another one I want to focus on is your macros. A lot of you are saying, I'm not tracking macros. I hate logging. I don't want to do that. It takes so much time, yada, yada, yada. I think you're thinking of it as like when you sit down at the end of the day, you're supposed to track what you ate for the day. You can't ever remember it. You don't know what the size is. You're kind of bored of just logging it. Stop thinking of tracking macros as that, and start looking as macros as a way to plan your meals for the week. Do it ahead of time. Don't track after the fact. Track ahead of time. Maybe it is, maybe it's Sunday and you're going to track Monday and Tuesday, or it's Sunday and you're going to track Monday and Wednesday. You don't have to track every day. You just need to track something so that one, you're being mindful. Two, you are making sure that you're getting the foods that you need. And three, you're building disciplined habits. You're creating a routine. It's all about creating a routine. Right now, it will feel challenging and hard, but after you've practiced the habits, you will develop a routine and it will just be your new lifestyle. You won't be looking for time to plan your meals, looking for time to work out. You will have already created that time within your schedule because you deem it valuable. You see it as important to yourself. So a way for you to schedule your macros instead of at the end of the day is to pair it with something you already do every day. I know all of you people on this call brush your teeth. Am I right? Can you let me know? Yes, all of you all brush your teeth each day. So instead of just staring at yourself in the mirror, hoping that this could get done with even sooner because you've got something else to do, pull out your phone, add in a couple of meals. It doesn't have to look perfect. It doesn't mean that as you brush your teeth tonight, that you're going to get all of tomorrow's food logged. But I guarantee that you're going to get a couple of meals in there and you're going to feel accomplished. Your mind is going to be set on thinking about what meals are going to help my macros. What meals are going to be good for me this week? Just that little bit of a habit, changing that habit every night when you brush your teeth, log some macros. Every night when you brush your teeth, log some macros. Because I'm going to say brush your teeth 27 times in this conversation, every time you go to brush your teeth now, you're going to think about your macros. When you brush your teeth, you need to think about your macros. When you brush your teeth, you need to log your macros. It doesn't have to be perfect. Brush your teeth, log your macros. Do you see where I'm going with this? If there's something you need to accomplish, you pair it with something you enjoy doing so you show up for it, or you pair it with something you're already doing so you remember to get it done. There's a difference. If you're not motivated to do it, then you have to pair it with something that you enjoy. If it's just that you forget to do it, you need to pair it with something you already do every day. Maybe it's when you make your bed, but definitely when you brush your teeth. Track those macros. The next little tidbit I have for you is about drinking more water. Whenever you go to drink, everybody's like, I do good with water and then I forget, and then I do good with water and then I forget. The best way for me personally to get all of my water in, I've done the setting timers thing. I've tried the getting a big jug to carry around. I definitely do drink 20 ounces of water as soon as I wake up every morning. That's my goal, is to get 20 ounces in within that first hour of being awake. But other than that, one of the biggest habit and behavior modifications that I've seen work for myself and several clients for water is when you go to drink water, maybe you only think to sip your water 5 times in a day. I'm going to demonstrate for you and hope I don't spit it out everywhere. When you think I need to drink more water, instead of just taking a sip and being done, and that's your water for the day, I want you to see how much you can drink. Maybe you take a sip and you take a pause. Maybe you take another sip and another pause. And then you take another sip and look at how much water that I just had. Here's my water line now. And I just had all of that while on this call with you all. And I feel much better. Thank you for that. But that's another habit for me that has really helped. A behavior modification for me that has really helped is when I go to drink water, I drink a lot of it. And I'm not saying like drown yourself, just chug like 60 ounces, but this is a 16-ounce water bottle. And I think I just drank almost half. I think it's a little under half. So that's like 1 cup of water that I just sat there and drank. Your body can do that. Your body needs that. And if you drink that 5 times a day, I guarantee you're going to get more water in than you normally would. So try that behavior modification. Okay, so that's it for the behavior modification side of things. The next thing I want to talk about are 5 meal plan tips. I'm going to run through these really quickly. But I do have some 5 go-tos for me to keep me going with meal plan and getting things ready for the week. And I completely understand that It is a process, and there are weeks that you are flying by the seat of your pants, and to get anything prepped is a win. Just to eat is a win. And so I want to make sure that you hear me say, not every day has to be perfect. Not every week has to be perfect. But if you know that these options for meal planning are available to you, then you need to write these down on a note card, put these in your notes. And when you feel overwhelmed and out of sorts with meal planning, you can go back to these. So the first thing that I want to talk about, so there's 5 tips for meal planning, meal prepping, is set a schedule for your meal planning. We plan our meals on Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. On Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, like clockwork, as if it were ball practice, as if it were choir practice, as if it were a routine bus duty, whatever it is, we make sure that we are meal prepping on Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. We don't let anything else come in between that. Sometimes it happens in the morning, sometimes in the afternoon, sometimes late at night. But that's just what we gravitate towards, and we are intentional with that, because if we do not schedule time to plan our meals, it doesn't happen, and we don't reach our goals, and we feel sick, and we retain weight, and then we're sluggish, then we have no energy, then our sleep patterns are off. Now we are really releasing excess cortisol and storing that, and we are bloated and not fitting into our clothes. I truly believe that this all has to do with meal planning. Your weight loss is all about your meal planning habits. You are going to see more weight loss if you have better meal planning habits. Hear me say that. You will see better and more results with your weight loss if you are doing more and doing better with your meal planning habits. So if you're looking for somewhere to improve in this journey, if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling like I really want to make a radical change, listen to these 5 tips. Use them throughout the month of June so that you are, man, I'm really talking with my hands at y'all. Sorry. I love you. I'm a teacher, as you can tell, probably a former teacher. But yeah, so I really want you to use these, incorporate these. These are going to make a huge difference in your life. So the first one is set a schedule for meal planning. Again, ours is Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Find what works for you. The reason this works for us is because of meal plan tip number 2, and that is following a 2-day method. So on Sunday, so we schedule and then we follow a 2-day method. On Sunday, we meal prep for our Monday, Tuesday meals. On Tuesday, we meal prep for our Wednesday, Thursday meals. On Thursday, we meal prep for our Friday, Saturday meals. Sunday is a free-for-all. We're eating leftovers. I'm sure we eat out throughout the week. We're able to reuse those meals. It all ends up working out. It's great. A third one is, and this is part of that, is having some prep staples. This is what we do within our setting our schedule and doing the 2-day method, is we find prep staples. And our prep staples are things like ground meat, whether that is ground turkey, ground chicken, ground beef. We always have a ground meat prepped each week. We also have a chicken in the crock pot or the pressure cooker that's already cooked with buffalo sauce, a buffalo seasoning, because I prefer that for like putting it with tacos or putting it on salads or using it in whatever. So we always have that prepped as well. Then we always make sure to have potatoes, like a bunch of potatoes prepped, sweet potato, white potato, purple potatoes. Then we also make sure we have a bunch of rice prepped. So we've got our protein, we've got our carb, and then we also make sure to have a bunch of veggies, whether that's they're already cut up so that we can cook them fresh, or sometimes we do cook like a large thing of beans or peas or something like that. I also love a good standard like saute mix. And you can even find a bag of this in, if you don't want to prep and chop and do all that, lean into the frozen bags we shop at Kroger, Walmart, Meijer, Publix. All of those places have them, but the store brand, it's the cheapest. It's got no sugar, no added junk to it. Look for the store brand frozen veggies, and they always have like a saute mix where it's peppers, onions, mushrooms. That's an excellent thing to keep around the house. Get that sauteed up and then add that to your ground beef, add that with your rice. Get some chicken, potato, and add that to it, right? So you're mixing and matching these things, and then you can change it up with adding seasonings as your fat. So whether that's cooking with mayonnaise, cooking with oil and vinegar, cooking with like a balsamic dressing, cooking with mayonnaise, whatever it is, whatever your fat dressing is, that's what you can change out, as well as seasonings and spices to keep those meals fresh and not tasting like the same bland thing same bland chicken and veggies every week. We change it up a lot with seasonings and sauces. Okay, so we talked about setting a schedule. We talked about the 2-day method. And with the 2-day method, I don't know if I mentioned this, but we eat the same, like when we're following a 2-day method, we eat the same meals on Monday and Tuesday. Like we eat the same thing for breakfast both days, the same thing for lunch both days, the same thing for dinner both days. Then on Wednesday, Thursday, we eat the same thing Wednesday and Thursday for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner. And then again with Friday and Saturday, we eat the same thing. Now, Monday, Tuesday looks different than Wednesday, Thursday, but those 2 days we're eating the same thing, so that when we're prepping on Sunday night, we're only really prepping for 3 meals, even though we're going to eat 6 throughout Monday and Tuesday. We're really only prepping and putting together 3 meals worth. So I hope I didn't just confuse y'all. I hope that actually made sense. Okay, so we have the set your schedule. Ours is Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. Do your 2-day method so that you can eat back-to-back meals, save on the amount of time that you're cooking, the amount of foods that you're cooking. Have your prep staples, which is your carbs, meat, or your carbs for potatoes and rice, your ground meat, and then your regular chicken, and then having your veggies either cut up ready to go or already sauteed from the bag. Having those prep staples every week. You can always cook fish on the spot. You can always do a pork butt on the spot. You can always do like whatever on the spot, but having some staples is really going to make the difference for you. Number 4 is looking for those easy finds in the grocery store. A rotisserie chicken, it's already done for you. The chicken salad in the deli, the shredded chicken, the shredded turkey, the shredded ham in the deli section. Looking for chicken salad, tuna salad, potatoes, like looking for all of the things that have already been put together for you. The hard-boiled eggs, those things are like in little packages all the time. You can find the already cut up frozen veggies, the already cut up fresh veggies. Look for what's going to be convenient for you. Just because it's in a package doesn't necessarily mean it's bad for you. You want to look at the label and make sure of the ingredients that you use to store it. Like the frozen veggies at Kroger, it's literally frozen corn or frozen carrots and peas. Like there's no extra ingredients used to store those. So it's just as good as if you were eating it fresh. So really lean into those things if you need to for that, as well as the frozen fruits for your smoothies. But so those easy finds coming in at number 4, that's a good way for meal prep. And then number 5 is probably my favorite help with meal prep, because even though we have this Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday schedule, inevitably something will come up on Sunday. We'll stay out longer than we planned. We didn't get as much cooked as we wanted to. Maybe the rice didn't have time to cook. So my favorite thing is having microwaved options. I'm not a huge microwave fan, but whenever I need it, I love to use it. They make microwave rice pouches. They make a bag that you can put your potato in to throw in the microwave and it will cook it for you. They make already pre-cooked meats that you can just microwave and heat up: sausage, burger patties, chicken, like all of the things, grilled chicken bites, all of the things that don't have anything added to them. You just have to look in the freezer section, just look around for it. And then my favorite is the steamed bag of veggies. It is like a go-to because it's easy to grab a rice pouch, it's easy to grab meat and throw it together, but you're missing out on some minerals and some extra vitamins if you're not adding your veggies. Typically, veggies have a little bit of carbs, not a whole lot of extra macros in them. So if you're able to find a veggie pouch that you can steam in the microwave, they make them with peas and carrots. They make them with onions and peppers. They make them with sweet potato and broccoli and cauliflower, all the different mixes and matches. And they're in a bag. You pull the little thing open, like just like to vent it a little. Oh no, the veggies, that's the rice. The rice, you tear it 2 inches and throw it in the microwave for 90 seconds. The veggies, you put the whole bag in there and it steams up and opens and it keeps all of it in there. It's so delicious. And you pop it open, you use half a bag for your veggies. The serving size is excellent. So lean into those microwave options. So I hope that was helpful for you. Again, the 5 meal plan tips are to set a schedule for meal planning, do your 2-day method to get in a routine, to get in the practice of getting all your meals in. Find some prep staples that are easy for you to heat up to cook every single week so you can grab them as you need them. Have those easy grocery store finds like the rotisserie chicken, the already made for you chicken salad, tuna salad, things like that. And then, of course, those microwave go-tos, those are my favorite. Look for those in the frozen section. Look for those rice pouches. They're a game changer. That's it, my friends. That's all I had for you. I really wanted to try and keep it short and sweet. I know I went 20 minutes, but I just love you and want to help you with everything. Remember that we do have leg day in Lexington coming up this weekend. It's going to be on Saturday. It's free. I think the date is the 2nd, but whatever Saturday is this week, it's going to be absolutely amazing. A lot of fun in Lexington at Keeneland. A lot of people from corporate are coming in. And then, of course, all of our local coaches and members, clients, VIP clients, ambassadors are all going to be there. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's a lot of you guys from our team that's going to be there. So that'll be fun to hug your neck and see you. Make sure you let me know if you're coming so that I can look for you. And then, of course, always invite a friend to our group. This is the biggest accountability piece. I know I message you all the time. Sometimes it's easy for you to ignore me and skip over my text. So invite your friend, invite your coworker, invite your family member to try this with you. We have another round starting on June 12th. I want every single one of you all to have a friend in that round so that you can impact their life and they can also help hold you accountable to your goals, because I promise when you have an accountability partner, you have a friend doing this with you. All of my clients that have a friend doing this with them, they are still going at this. They are still getting their results. They are still maintaining their progress. And I want that for you. Find a friend, invite them to the June 12th group. Message me if you need help getting them there. Schedule a call if you need to talk to me. I want to hear from you. I love you guys, and we'll chat soon. Let me know if you have any questions.